That's going to put Travis Wilson and Ed Boozer.
What was that?
That was me that accidentally just called Scotty's phone. I meant to call him on the radio, see if he's busy, and come over and talk to me for a second.
Just looking. I was gonna give her a lot of crap, but I figured I shouldn't. She's my boss, and she's not my father, so I can't really give my boss crap.
Are you down there?
Yep.
Two more passes left to decide the evening here at I-57 Dragstrip. Big doings coming up here next weekend. Friday test and tunes, Saturday and Sunday. The big Mega Bucks weekend right here coming up next weekend. Super Pro, Quick 16, Footbrake on Saturday night. Sunday will be Footbrake and Super Pro. The big Labor Day Mega Bucks Spectacular right here at I-57 Dragstrip. Here we go. Final for the Footbrake cars. On the pit side lane, the Wilson Racing Engines 85 Monte Carlo. 633 on the dial. Out of West Frankfort, Illinois, it's Travis Wilson. On the spectator side, 659 the dial. The big 76 Dodge Dart, the mighty Mopar. Out of Centralia, Illinois, 659 on the clock, it's Ed Boozer. Ed Boozer, 659 the dial on the spectator side, wins all the way down the tech card. Travis Wilson, 633 the dial on the pit side. One buyback in round number one. Our final one of the breakers. Mopar versus Chevrolet. .548 versus 602 on the reaction times. And the win goes to Ed Boozer with a 6.59 with an 8, dead on with an 8. Reaction times looming large there. Travis Wilson dead on with an 8 on his ET as well. But the 602 to 548 reaction times making a difference. Ed Boozer taking home the chrome.
Hey, John, what happened in that race? Ed Boozer won and Travis Wilson lost. What happened?
601. The starting line got them. They both ran dead on with an 8.
They both ran dead on with an 8, but Wilson's reaction time was 6:01 or something, really close to that. 6:02. What was the other line's reaction?
540 something.
548.
5:48.
I could have just looked at
So Ed Boozer taking the win here in Footbrake. Travis Wilson in the runner-up spot. Ed Boozer joins the rank of winners here this evening. Scotty Vaughn taking home the Pro Chrome. Josh Woodhall in trophy. Braxton Lane in the Junior Dragsters. Now we add Ed Boozer to that on the Footbrake. We've got one more pass left to decide the evening. Our final in Super Pro, and it's going to be a wild one. Drew Kessel, the rail car. Joe Davis, the door car.
I think so.
There wasn't anything wrong with that start or anything.
Yeah, I was real confused whenever they asked that many questions. I was like, oh. Someone doing Turtle Man or something?
What, a couple more minutes?
4 more. Well, 3.5 actually. Control 34.
Still a couple of more minutes of cool down time here before we call out our last race of the evening.
It's the first time I haven't been tired. Real surprised.
Then you look up here snoring.
I wish. I wanted to. I wanted to make sure my knees were fine. Because they were hurting real bad last week. You gave up on milk. Huh?
In the pit area, Super Pro cars, we need your final to staging, please. Super Pro final to staging, Drew Kessel and Joe Davis. We need Super Pro final to staging, let's bring them on down.
As he's telling his story, I'm just over here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Claire's the hospital. You won't believe.
You take these down to Leanne when you go.
Yeah. You go ahead and call him.
Already did.
Oh, you did? I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it.
Again, Super Pro cars, we need Drew Kessel and Joe Davis. Our Super Pro final, we need you to staging. Let's bring them on down.
Three cars there, but they're not the right colors. I wasn't ready to take pictures.
Again, in the pit area, we need Drew Kessel and Joe Davis. Our final for Super Pro, we need you to staging. Let's bring them on down.
You're not down here within 2 minutes. All the employees get to split your winnings. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah, but unfortunately, if they're not down here in 2 minutes, they don't have any winnings to split.
Yeah, we do. We take however many it is, we split it. I'm sure it's probably something like 2,000.
Here comes Kessel.
Okay, well, we'll get second place and split it.
That's Kessel back there now, isn't it?
With the rip. Is that fog starting to set in over there at the end of the track? Or is it just a glare I can't see?
Maybe that's fog.
That's a good thing we're starting to hit. Yeah, that's good. Hurry up, Davis. Gosh dang. I would argue put him on qualifier.
Yeah, in Super Pro Final, we need you to staging. Let's bring them on down. One pass left to decide the evening. Here comes Joe Davis. Sorry, Drew Kessel in the staging lanes. Here comes Joe Davis down through the pits right now, getting ready to go. Our last pass of the evening. It's going to be rail car versus door car. Who's going to join the rank of winners here this evening? Will it be Joe Davis in the door car or Drew Kessel in the long car? We're going to find out here in just a couple of minutes.
Alright, Super Pro Final splitting right down the middle.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, left lane's going to be 350U. Dial in 501. Right lane's 3778. Dial in 572.
Someone's gonna screw it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our final pass of the evening, our Super Pro Final.
I'm betting Kessel's gonna win.
Oh, Davis didn't change this. He's been running 572. On the pit side lane, the Carbon Delay Napa 69 Dodge Dart. 572 on the dial out of Murfreesboro, Illinois, the door car. It's Joe Davis. On the spectator side, the Kessel Hardware and Rentals 08 American Rail. Out of Belleville, Illinois, 501 the dial. It's Drew Kessel. Drew Kessel 501 on spectator side. Joe Davis 572 on the pit side. Rail car versus door car.
Crosstalk on.
572. Can't see it yet. Ready to go.
Drew Kessel lighting them up on the spectator side. Joe Davis lighting them up pit side. Rail car versus door car. This one's for the marbles, our Super Pro Final run. versus 520 on the reaction times. And the wind's gonna go to Joe Davis. Dead on with an 8.
How long's my pipeline?
A 19 package that time. No, it's